Hey guys, this is Philip. This is a quick tour of the leftovers of my fireworks stash after the 4th of July. First I'm going to separate out the things that I'm going to be using probably in the rest of the summer. So obviously these smoke balls, I didn't use them. I used the ones I got from the Dominator assortment. So they were little paper ones. They were cheap. I just needed to use them to test out my new lighter. But yeah, those should be fun. A little bit of fun. And then this is the second of the Night Justice Phantom Fountains. They're $3 each, and the crackle is really limited on these. So this is actually just really nice for probably the off season, honestly. So I'm gonna probably keep this as my second one over here. But overall, really nice purple. It's just a nice purple rain variant. Yeah, and affordable. It's $3 for this. The pulling fireworks that I got from the OC fireworks site. Those are nice. Obviously, this pack of snappers, which I've mostly finished here, but there's still stuff in here. These are good. Now, in that same vein, when I went to a Keystone fireworks stand, they were also selling these Maddox red snaps, which is the first red snaps that I've been seeing in Maryland. I haven't tried these, but these things are obviously going in the off-season stash of stuff. Um, uh, but yeah, I mean, I obviously like red snaps, but yeah, these baby cones, performance-wise, I still have one more set of these, and these are nice. And that's from that assortment from Nitro Fireworks in Maryland. This, this is the Black Cat Blue Spider fountain. And I did the white version of this, which was nice. It didn't have as many tubes as I remembered, but it's still, a good fountain. It's still hefty, still goes up pretty high. And I remember this particular one was very nice. Then we have still 6 out of the 12 packs of jumping jacks. Now, this is my first personal experience with jumping jacks, so I really was not expecting it, but almost all of these packs sort of went into the air and just did a whole bunch of fun stuff. But it's a lot to clean these things up, so I might be like saving a fair amount of these, but these are definitely off-season stuff as well. The strobe sticks, I like these. I like these a lot. I did half of these, obviously. And that's a Phantom product. And these are large snappers I just kind of keep around. There's still a few in there, obviously. But these have been used. This I was going to use to demonstrate them, and I probably will. This is from that OC Fireworks site. And these are just standard snappers, but they're purple, and they're by OMG Fireworks. So these are nice. I was able to hand out some of the snappers I had gathered over the past year, and that was nice to make some kids happy on the 4th. But yeah, these are the poppers. This matters a whole hell of a lot less, but we're just gonna put these here. Okay, yeah, these were the Dominator ground blooms, or the ones that came in the Dominator assortment. These are nice, obviously. The big fireworks ground bloom flowers are very similar. So I'll have a nice little mix and match of ground blooms for the rest of the year. And then we have this, which is the Zen Master fountain. Now, this was one of my last pickups. Actually, was the last pickup. I went to a local stand with an operator I like, and these were there. And I remembered ordering this based on this packaging, and I really like this packaging. It's a world-class fountain, obviously. And I had done the blue version of it over the 4th. And so now I have this option. But what's really cool about these is these are a 3-tube fountain, and obviously it's not that big. So these should be really cool. Now these things, holy shit, these things are impressive. These are basically like the TNT Magic Eyeballs. from what I've heard. I've talked to some people, or I've watched all the videos of California pyros lighting those things off. These are basically those. Just they look different and odd. So there's 3 of these in here, not 6. It's 3. I should have used my brain. I would have realized that. But they spin around and then crackle. The fuse is just really interesting. This was the caramel fountain. It was from the Nitro assortment, obviously. This is actually some good colors and crackle, and that's what it is. These things are not really explosive, but they are just kind of like 5 seconds of crackling or 10 seconds of crackling. They're good fun though, because now I've seen them individually. For New Year's, I'm going to wire these together with these crackling balls. And then we have this, the other Keystone. So I went to a Keystone stand, kind of reminisce, because the first time I personally bought fireworks, it was a Keystone fireworks stand, and I remember getting killer bees there. So that was the only purchase, those and the sliders I showed earlier from that stand. But I definitely did it out of sentimentality. These things are very loud, but I like it. Now this thing, standard hen laying egg, like the traditional one that I got from the Dominator Ball of Fun. Pretty loud whistle, but it's good fun. And then 3 boxes of crackling balls. Now, so I obviously had 4 packs in my stash, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I can do or how I can do this. Because I think I don't want to be too annoying in the off season. I only want to light things that are low noise to no noise. And crackling balls are some noise. So I think for New Year's, my plan is going to be to take 2 packs of these and string them together with some of the leftover fuse I have, and then light these as single items, or at least most of these as single items. So yeah, that's part of my plan. Oh, here's the other pulling fireworks. And then we have the 2 tanks with sparks. I'm excited about these because I liked them this year. Now, I was intrigued because the labeling or the look of the tank seems to have changed this year with the paper mache. But they're nice, they're fun. So I'm happy with those. Because I have another tank, I think I will actually light these in the off season because I really like tanks and spinning things. So now let's explain this. So I obviously had the Brothers Fireworks Normandy landing craft. Now there was a little problem with that, where the like some of the boats actually at Normandy, the gangplank didn't deploy, and this fuse did not deploy. So the tank, which is supposed to come out of the landing craft at the end, did not come out at all. So I pried it out, so I'll have a little tank. So it's going to shoot around the ground and shoot some crackling at the end. That's what I've seen the videos do. But other than that, the landing craft worked perfectly. Like there's a little a semi-aerial thing that came off, or just a little ground balloon that popped off, some whistles, some crackle from various tubes on that thing. So that's definitely a pretty A+ firework. But I got a free tank out of it, so why not? And then of course a box of flash and 2 poppers and the world class cone number 3. Now this is going to be a large shower of sparks, obviously, which should be nice to film for New Year's. I'll probably go low to the ground and film it upwards. That'll be nice. And then these sparklers. These sparklers are really quite impressive. I made the video of them. It's hard to film sparklers on your own, as you can see. Not my best work. I don't think any of this is really my best work. Not to be that guy. But yeah, these are nice. These are definitely very nice. A little bit of crackling, some nice colors, and it's very locally associated. So, These are a maybe do over the off season. Right now, I'm going to split this up, put things in the off quote unquote off season bag, off season slash the rest of summer bag, and that way we can focus on it. So first things first. There's some pretty obvious ones. Obviously, the stuff that is barely noisy, like the snappers, goes in that. It's going to be in this white bag. And poppers go in there. The little pull strings, the other little pull strings, which are somewhere else. Oh, right here. And then the nuclear snaps and that, they go in there. The O&G snaps, these go in there. The smoke balls go in here. The sliders. And I'm going to obviously split this up. So we're going to put 3 packs of the jumping jacks in here as well. So that's part of my off-season bag. And part of it is obviously also having something like these baby cones in there too. Now, yeah, if you look at the rest of this, I am going to try to figure out something to do with these crackling balls, because they might be loud, they might not be, but I think I can safely do them sometime in the future. But yeah, I think when I eventually get my moving situation sorted out, I will do these, and that should be a good bit of fun. And I might put the sparklers in here, but probably not. So at this point, I think this is broadly what I'll be using on New Year's, and I really don't want to get any other fireworks this year, because that really fits with my budget pretty perfectly. It gives just enough fuses and things to do. So yeah, for me as a single man, in a safe and sane state, $100 of fireworks really is enough fireworks. So yeah, that's been my debrief here. Enough rambling. I really like fireworks, obviously. So yeah, it's, again, like, comment, and subscribe. There'll probably be some more videos. Not sure about that, but there really should be. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Have a nice rest of the day. Hope you had a happy and safe 4th of July. But yeah, this is obviously what the remnants of fireworks looks like. That's always a part of the fireworks season that I do like. It does fuck up the driveway a bit, but hey, it's neither here nor there, if I'm honest. But again, if I had to talk about all the fireworks here, what ones I was most impressed by, again, this is Zen Masters. These things are great. This thing was like $250 for each of these. Awesome. Seriously awesome. That was probably the best firework of the night, which is kind of crazy to me. Other than novelties, because the Normandy landing craft was the best. Was loud, but man, it was the best. And the jumping jacks did some pretty crazy things, but again, they fuck up the driveway a little bit, where you have to run around and grabbing little bits of jumping jack. Man, but yeah. Other than that, I really don't have anything else to say about this. Again, hope you had a happy and safe 4th of July. There are still like 1 or 2 things for me to celebrate this summer, which means I will set off fireworks. But yeah. So again, it's still technically fireworks season for me. So that makes me happy. It definitely does make me happy. And I think it should make you happy as well that you had a happy and safe 4th of July. Oh, the other thing I can go in here are these pistol poppers. I just enjoy these things. These things are a lot of fun. Like, seriously, I know it seems lame, but they are just genuinely a bit of fun. Okay, enough rambling. Now I'm going to log off. Like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Philip Brooks.